Hello, my name is Iman Bilal and I'm studying electrical engineering at the University of Sydney. I just finished my third year and I'm most interested in the distribution side of the power sector, so how we manage and deliver electricity and also how we're fitting renewables into that. I think what started my interest in power engineering was growing up in an area with an unstable power grid. So power outages were very common. At home, we used to have a small UPS that would keep on a few lights and maybe a fan when that happened. While I remember shops nearby had these huge generators that they would turn on and it would power up back the whole shop back up again. And it always used to make me wonder why that was, why these different devices could do different things and also why some areas experienced so much power outages while others didn't at all. And this ultimately was a factor in me choosing to study electrical engineering at university. A time recently that I had to be flexible was while working on my university's rover team. I had to learn a new PCB design software to build a board that we needed for our critical design review, but I hadn't used that software before, and the deadline for the review coincided with our exam season, so I had very little time. So what I mainly focused on was learning the essentials that we needed just for the board in the moment. So I did that, and then I went through the design, I went through the layout, and then I also had it checked over by a more experienced team member just to catch any issues or any rookie mistakes that I might have made. I did end up completing the PCB in time, which was great. And this whole experience did teach me that I'm very comfortable learning new tools and also focusing on what needs to be done to meet a deadline. So last semester, I worked on a university team project to develop a solution for reducing 3D printing waste across all of our engineering labs. This problem was challenging because the waste disposal practices across all the labs were very inconsistent, as were the measurement methods they used. So my role here was to define our engineering requirements and assess the risks for the project. I worked with the team to first clarify what our solution needed to work across all the labs, and then I helped evaluate each proposed idea against those requirements. After that, I also carried out a risk assessment to identify feasibility issues and implementation issues of our picked solution, which we all then discussed and then used as a group to refine our final approach. This helped me learn how important it is to define requirements early and how important collaboration is, especially when working on open-ended problems in a team. Also, how clear responsibilities help teams make better technical decisions. I think a personal quality that I bring to the summer placements is how I approach problems. When I'm working on a problem, I feel like rather than jumping to solutions first, I like to think it through and understand what's really going on. I think that's because I'm quite curious and I like knowing why things behave the way that they do. If I do get stuck, I am very comfortable asking questions, but I feel like they tend to be more focused because I've tried my best in the beginning. I feel like this approach helps me learn very quickly and also it works well with others, especially in team environments. Thank you to the API members for taking the time out of your day to watch my video.